And thank you for joining us. This is Scott Hanley with Western Pioneer Financial, and today we're going to go over the loan submission process on our website. By now, all of you loan officers should have a complete PCF Calyx Point file, and you should also have a complete PDF file of all the supporting documentation you will need, which is included on the submission sheet, which shows a stacking order of how to submit your file. So you will, at this point, have two attachments ready to upload. When you go to our homepage here, www.wpfloans.com, once you are on the homepage, go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. Click on Agent Login, and this is where you're going to log into our back office. All of you now should have your password and username set in place. Okay, once you're logged into your back office here, you will go ahead and scroll down. And you'll go ahead and click on Loan Submission here. Once you do click on Loan Submission, it's going to bring you to our page here where you're going to have two uploads. You're going to upload your Calyx Point PCF file here, and you're going to upload your Adobe PDF file here with your supporting documentation. When you are uploading to our back office, we need to know who the loan officer on the file is. So for today's purposes, it will be myself. Put in my email address. And let's just say Jane Smith is processing my file. Document type, this will be a submission, but you also will be uploading your conditions here, which we'll go over in another webinar. But here you will be choosing a submission. We're going to attach our file. I have an example PCF file I put together here, as you'll see. And as you know, all of the PCF files that come in have a file code. So whatever code you need to unlock the file, please go ahead and put it here, whether people ask for the SOCH, a code you normally use, when you mix up the date. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4 for today's purposes. And here's where you're going to attach your Adobe PDF supporting documentation. I named one of the supporting docs here. And there's one additional area where you can put additional comments, such as, please send this to United Wholesale Mortgage. Of course, we're going to know where you're going to direct the lender by the submission sheet on the PDF form. However, if there's any additional comments, you could go ahead and put it in here, whether you want to get it to the back office or the processor. It's very important that we do go ahead and submit all of the files through here, through our back office, because it will be time-stamped. In order for us to meet our guaranteed turn times, we need to know when exactly the file comes in, and this is a perfect way to identify that. So we'll go ahead and submit the file here. You'll see it is uploading because it is a larger attachment, being that there's two, and there's a lot of paperwork involved. There will be a green bar right here to acknowledge that you submitted it correctly. If there's anything missing, it would pop up in red and let you know. Once you see this green bar, you know that your loan has been submitted. You will receive an email that's going to timestamp your submission. And I went ahead and I already pre-logged in my email to go ahead and show this, and you'll see it right here, loan submission confirmation. This is the email you as the loan officer will receive once you do upload your submission. As you see, it says the email is to confirm your loan submission on August 17, 2012 at 2:40 p.m. If you have any questions, please contact our email address and phone number is there for you. So as you will see, this is your evidence where if we haven't given you an answer within 24 hours on your file, you could go ahead and call a manager and say, hey, look, we're over the turn times. I have my timestamped email here. Please help out. We will address that immediately and address those concerns. One other thing I wanted to demonstrate in this webinar as well is what your file is going to look like once it's sent to our back office or once it's sent to your processor, that's what you desire to use. It's very easy. So processors on this webinar here, you'll be able to see this is what the email is going to look like when it comes to you. A loan submission has been received. right away, shows the timestamp to our processor. It's going to identify the loan officer, you as the processor if you are working the file code to unlock the PCF. Here there's two attachments, very clean. Your PCF file, you have the file code, you can get into it, clean it up, do what you have to do, and it makes it very easy. And here are the supporting docs. Now, our processors, what they're going to do is they're going to make sure that your PCF file is up to par, everything's filled out, and they'll convert it into the Fannie 3.2 for you and upload it to the lender instantaneously. So this is a great way to track our files, great way to track our submission, make sure that we as a company are staying within our term times, that we not only advertise but we honor, because customer services is our first and foremost. So it's very, very easy. And I'll go back to our home page here, and that will complete our webinar today. I want to thank everyone for joining in, and I look forward to future business.